So
All right.
tell me first, how did the week go?
If we are talking LP wise, not great. I started the week at like 70.01. I played two games and I got promos, and I lost the first game of promos. I don't exactly remember why. Then I got out of field to jungle, and as you said, I dodged.
Mm-hmm.
Then the third game of promo, I dodged it because we had a very troll comp.
Mm-hmm.
I had some guys that were pre-made, and they picked shitty champions. So I dodged, and that's the reason that I lost the first promos. Then I kept playing again, got the promos one more time, lost it again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I mean, I have like to come clean, if you would. I played some games with a friend. I actually don't feel so bad about it because like he really cares. He try hard. It might sound like I am saying that to protect myself and to get you to say that it is okay. But yeah, like he cares a lot about winning and proving. So I do it with him. Then I played some games alone. I got like on the first days, I was spamming Nami because Jana never I well sorry Nami because she never got banned, so I got to pay her.
Mm-hmm.
but but then as I started losing and losing, I lost confidence. So I was
What do
like,
you mean?
okay.
What do you mean you started losing and losing? From what I see from Nami, is I just see wins.
Well,
Where did you start losing and losing? I don't understand.
I mean, like when I lost promos, played again, then lost promos.
Yeah, but that's not Nami's fault. Like with Nami, you
Oh yeah,
have
yeah,
from our lesson, right?
yeah,
With Nami, you have more wins. Like you have 5 wins and you have 3 losses. And the 3 losses you have a really good score, like 103, 5 to
yeah,
11, and 017. So you did your job. It's just the enemy team was just better, you know.
yeah.
So I don't understand what you're saying with me. Nami, you started losing with Nami. You were winning with Nami.
Well, yeah. Actually, now that I am seeing it, yeah, I may have misjudged it. So like I was saying, like I was starting to lose games, lose confidence. So I switched over to Soraka. I was like, okay, what's a champion that has kind of the same playstyle as Nami, but it's
Mm-hmm.
simpler. Because with Nami, I can fuck up with my ulti, with my Q. So I was like, all right, let's do it in a more simple way. So I switched over to Soraka,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, that's kind of like when shit hit the fan. Uh, I played one game of Jana, and once again I started losing. And the last three games I trolled a bit because I was like, well, chances are that I'm gonna lose, so fuck it. I am going to play something that at least I can have a bit of fun. So yeah, like on the first days everything went okay, but then like I started, I don't know, losing confidence, feeling
So what does
like
that tell you? What does that tell you? If it started out okay and then
yeah,
it
yeah,
went
yeah,
downhill, what
that
does that
that
tell you?
yeah, that I shouldn't be stupid, and I should keep playing what give me results. I have 120 games with Nami. I have 63% win rate, so that's good. Uh, I don't know, like sometimes I try to analyze my own gameplay, but I mean, apparently I'm not good at it, so I so
That's why you hired me, you know?
I yeah
That's why
yeah.
you got me. That
So
was a good one.
so yeah, like I get my mistake, but I don't know. I also felt like the rush of oh my gosh, season is ending. Oh my god, I am not getting like at least to gold. How am I ever going to
Mhm.
get to diamond if that's my goal in 4 months? I don't know. I started thinking all this stuff, and yeah, and I made the wrong choices.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through your week and tell you how many wrong choices I see from your OPGG, okay?
Right.
First wrong choice is you didn't play 3 games a day, like we discussed, every day. I see here, for example, right? You started out with 3 games, good result. Then you did 2 games, you know.
Yeah.
So sorry, you did 3 games, good results. 3 games, good results. You did 2 games, you went 1-1. This is probably the serious one when you were so focused on getting gold that you forget what to practice. Then you played 3 games with Soraka. You switched the champion, which we said we don't do. Okay. Then
Yeah.
you played 3 games with Soraka again. Okay. And you had
Yeah.
good results, but then you were like, oh, I'm in serious again. I have to play more, and then you lose.
Yeah.
Because this is
Exactly what you told me not to do. Yeah.
exactly what I told you not to do. And
Yeah.
then you were completely out of it after the Jana game, and yesterday you were
Yeah.
just like, well, I'm gonna see,
I entered. Yeah.
you changed to Trash, which if you knew how to play Trash, you would not be silver, okay? You would be Diamond Challenger, you know, because the champion is really strong, you know. And then at the end you're like, oh, Trash is not working, let's throw some Karma in there, because, why not,
Yeah.
you know? And
Yeah.
another thing, when you play duo with this guy, this Daffer
Buffer.
guy, right?
Yep.
When you duo, you play against players that are above your elo,
Yep.
you know? So our goal was to get better, right? And go step by step. That's why we don't duo, because when you duo, you play against better people. And you're silver 1, you're not on gold. Like I see here, you play against gold 2, gold 1, gold 3
Yeah.
players, Like
I usually
it's a
like get
surprise for you,
smashed. Yeah.
you know? It's like
Yeah.
something, oh, they're doing stuff differently. That's why I suggest people not to duo, because then you're gonna play against better players that you are right now, right? And
Yep.
you're just RNGing it, You're not going step by step, getting better, going up. You're just like, well, as long as I don't int, hopefully my team carries.
Yeah. Actually, that is exactly what happens. Like when I'm playing with him, it's like I just need to spam shit on him, and sooner or later he will start to get fit and to carry from that point on. So I can just turn off my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a like some selfish shit, but it is what goes through my mind.
So George, right? When I saw how you started, I was like, awesome, we're gonna go up with this guy, because not only did you, the results were good, which the results for the first week don't ever matter, like the results for first week for any of my students don't matter, because I haven't told you anything about how to play the game, right?
Yeah.
But then I see the results, I'm like, wow, he really got it, like it helped him to understand how to practice, and he knows the style that he needs to use, and he's gonna go really up really fast. And then I just see, well, shit, he gave up and changed the champion. Shit, he started duo queue. Shit, now he completely gave up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like how it went. And the reason that you really, told me that is really obvious is you are obsessed with this, not obsessed, that was the wrong word, but
Yeah. Yeah.
you're like burdened
I get it.
by getting, gold by the end of the
Yeah.
season. If you stick to, what I told you with the Nami at the beginning, you would have been gold by now. I can 100% guarantee you that.
Yeah.
Like, and the reason why you're not is because you lost trust in what the coach said, right? And you started doing your own shit. And when you start doing your own shit, you go back to how you were before. And well, then you're gonna be hard stuck. Sorry. Like, if you don't
Yeah.
change, you're gonna be hard stuck. That's the reality, right?
Yep.
So, you know, like, we went through all those things now, what you messed up, you know? And
Yep.
now it's up to you to decide for next week, because our goal is diamond, you know?
Yep.
That's what I have written here. That's what I was, you know, getting ready to, you know, guide you to it. Our goal is not gold, you know? We're
Yep.
not right now like drilling in, doing all those little things that we can do better so we can get that gold and be like, yes, I can tell my mother now I'm gold, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We,
We,
yeah. I mean, I I kind of get what you are saying, and in an actuality, like getting gold, silver. I mean, it's same shit. So
mhm,
yeah, like I 100% get your point.
exactly. So, yeah, really, you know, like for this week that's gonna follow, if you still have the drive, if you still, you know, trust me what I'm saying, you need to go back, you know, and it's not gonna, I think, it's not, you're not gonna get immediately results again because you played different champions. Because if you played, I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games of the other champions, right? If you play those games on Nami, your Nami would be right now, you know, like
Yeah.
above the skill level of your elo, way above, you know. And because you played other champions now you need to, you know, look at Nami again and be, you know, come back, you know, say to Nami, I'm sorry, I betrayed you, you know, please come back, you know, give me your power, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I get it.
so if you have troubles like this, if you lose confidence, that's why I told you, just you can message me, you know. If you think things are not working, if you feel like you're doing everything right but you don't get the results you want, you can always message me, George.
Yeah.
But I can't, you know, I can't always follow you, look at your OPGGs all the time and be like, holy shit, this guy, man, you know, now I need to step in, now, you know,
Yep.
because, you know, I can't invest all my time into it. But if you come to me and say, well, I did this and I didn't get the result I wanted, or I did this or I did that, then of course I'm gonna say, George, no problem, you know, like give me the game, I'm gonna quickly like 5 minutes speed watch it, you know, and I tell you what's the problem, you know, or the answer to your question.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
I get it. Yep. It does.
So yeah, this will only work, right? Because again, our goal is diamond, it's not gold, it's not platinum, it's diamond. So this will only work if we trust each other going forward, and we, like, you do what I tell you to do, you know.
All right.
Do you agree?
Yep. Yep. I do.
So what we're gonna do now is, first, for the next week, go back to, I'm just gonna read it out. So we said Monday and Wednesday we don't play, we have off
Yep.
days.
Exactly.
We play from 7 to 10, so 3 games. We do the breaks in between, you know, we do
Yeah.
what's my goal, blah blah blah. We play Nami, and secondly, we said Jana, right? You said Jana.
Yep.
Now
Yep.
you had Soraka, as you know, Soraka does like similar to Nami. Like, if you want, we can change Jana to Soraka if you want.
Yeah.
You know,
Actually, yeah. I do.
you do. Okay. Then let's change Jana to Soraka. Okay. And our
Okay.
ban is Akali.
Well, actually, I've kind of been switching between sometimes Akali or Brand or Lulu. But does it really matter what my ban is?
It doesn't really matter. That's why I
Okay.
always tell the guy,
Alright.
just ban one thing every game, because you shouldn't even think about what you ban, because it doesn't matter. You know?
All right.
So it's like when you're going champ select, you're not thinking, oh, what should I ban, you know? instead of looking at picks and stuff and be prepared for the game, you know, you
Yeah.
just ban one thing and be done with it. You know?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So really, show me this week, right? That you know the most important thing, that you trust what I'm saying, right? And you trust that in the long run, because I can't control RNG. You know, I can't
Yeah.
control if you get people that have a bad day and go AFK, or you know, just go 0-10 or run it down. You know, I can't control that. You know, I'm not a god coach. But you know, I know that in the long run, if you stick to what they say, every single student got results. You know, every
Okay.
single student goes at least a tier up, at least in a month, usually. So
Right.
you know, if you trust me, if you trust in what I'm saying, I mean, you should get the results, in my opinion, you know, from my experience.
Yep.
Okay. So what we're gonna do now is, you're gonna go into queue, you're gonna share screen with me, and you're gonna show me how you play. And remember, what was our goal for the week?
To die 3 times or less.
Exactly. Okay. So
But
yeah,
do you want me like to play a solo queue game now, or
of course, I
did I
wanna
get you
see.
wrong? Okay. Okay.
I want to see the 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 goal of the second lesson is always for you to show me your 100%. You know. Now you know how to practice. I hope you know, eat some food. You know, drink something and
Yep.
stuff. You're not tired,
Nope.
and you can show me now your 100% how well you play.
All right. Let me get first into a custom game because I don't know if I can like full screen play the game and share the
Sure,
screen
sure,
at the
sure,
same.
sure. Check it out.
Also, does this program let me share screen the Discord?
Yes, yes.
Oh, actually,
If you go into a game, you go turn on screen share, and then you have option stream League of Legends, and just press the button.
all right. I am in the loading screen now.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Let me check. Yes, I can see it.
All right.
Let's load up in the game to see your FPS and stuff.
Okay. Holy shit.
What?
No, like I expected it to take less time to load the game.
Me too. Do you have other things closed?
Let me check. I only have Spotify and well, this year I'm also
Oh,
recording.
you probably
So
shouldn't record, because
yeah, yeah, it's
I will
very
record
heavy.
and I will share with you.
I don't think it matters much, but I'm using Spotify.
Thought you had movie files. You can, when you go in Discord, you can, instead of screen share screen, you can clip, yeah, and stream League of Legends.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
All right.
Did you click it?
Yep, I did.
Okay, then go into League of Legends and put borderless.
Sorry.
Put
Ah,
borderless option, you know, because I can't see right now.
all right.
You
Do
did?
you see it?
Doesn't work. Try full screen. Yeah, now it works.
Ah, duh. Sorry.
Awesome, awesome. Now it works. Okay, so let's see your FPS and stuff. How is it looking?
Fine. Yep.
I mean, you don't have the FPS indicator?
Nope, I don't. Do you know how to turn it on?
Um, I think yeah, it's interface. Show team frames. Check this in there. No, 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 it's not that. Up, up.
Overshow.
Okay, go up, up. Okay. Then check video. Oh, game, yeah, game. Okay, a little bit down. What? Okay, then let's go to game. I'm using the cherry. A little bit down. Frame rate. Huh. Wait. I guess just go to the lane and see how it goes, right?
Alright.
Holy shit, I'm just gonna Google right now how to which option it is.
Okay.
Try pressing CTRL F. Doesn't work, right?
Like Control Alt.
Yeah, no,
D.
not Control Alt, just Control F.
Control F.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
now it
Actually.
shows. Okay.
Nice. Is it okay in your screen?
Yeah, for me it's perfect.
Alright. Yeah.
If it's
For me
okay
it's
for
not.
you,
Yeah.
because usually people have like 80, 90 FPS on a medium computer when they show the display. Yeah. Usually you have like 200 FPS if you don't screenshot.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, then let's do this.
Right. Let me share the screen, and once I am in game, I change it to stream League of Legends.
Okay. Okay, do you have any questions before we start?
Not really, no. At all.
Okay, then I'm gonna mute myself and
Okay.
show me your 100%.
Alright, I will. Warriors.
Christ.
Oh fuck.
Why are you typing?
Oh,
Why are you typing?
because I don't know.
Why?
I am pretty not tilted, but
What
uh,
you know, we're gonna go through how you're playing in the game,
oh yeah,
but
like
you don't have a reason, you know, to flame anyone with how you're
oh
playing.
no, like I am not flaming them. Like
Okay,
I'm
then
not saying you're an idiot and kill yourself, fucking monkey. No, no.
yeah, just play support, play it
Uh,
properly, and you got this. Don't worry.
okay.
Okay, George, tell me, what do you think of the game?
I can't really blame my teammates because I played like shit. Like when like there's this one fight that we were on the dragon, well, on the Baron side of mid lane, and I walked into Darius like an idiot. I holded my ulti a lot of times, and I don't really know why. I don't know. We played like zombies, just chasing them. And when we get to that lane, we didn't do shit. We had an early lead, but we threw it like idiots. I mean, this guy was 0-12. Our Makai was feeding, but he's a Makai. I mean, he should be useful because he is a tank, but I don't know. This is like silver elo for you. Anything can happen, and I am not saying this like, oh yeah, I am better than them and they are just idiots. No, but w- we are just monkeys, and if we get a lead, we tend to not know how to use it properly. So yeah, it was a mess.
Okay.
But from my standing point, like laning phase and stuff, I think it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't really know if these guys plays AD because I don't. Yeah, he was inting and he went Comet. I don't know if he's theory crafting or what, but like if I am thinking about this game on a bot side perspective, there's no way we we should have lost this game. Oh well.
Okay. So, this was this your 100%?
Not really, because it is kind of hard to play like on my 100% focus, knowing that you are watching, because like every
Okay.
time I did something, anything, I would like, is he going to think that it is good? Is he looking at me like as if he was in the zoo and he was watching the monkeys play? So it's kind of hard knowing, like I wanted to, play like the perfect montage game to you, and in an ideal world you will be delighted, but yep, this is me.
This is you. I love this
Yep.
song. Um, so basically, this is how it is, right? So from
Yep.
watching you play, um, the biggest mistake you're doing right now, the biggest mistake. There are two. Sorry, there are two mistakes. One, you're lazy, and two, you are not. You don't know how to play support at the level you are right now. So let me put this into perspective, because these two things are the most important things that you need to fix, and you will win way more games. You will see. So the first thing about you are lazy. What do you think I mean by that?
Lazy as in thinking, rotations, knowing when to work,
No,
and
not even
uh,
close. Not even close. With
I don't know.
lazy, you what I mean is you're clicking too little, and you're clicking and stopping and not moving, and you're like not moving your champion, and that's why a lot of times you get hit by abilities even though they throw it at you. You see it
Yeah.
and you just walk into it. Why? Because you don't click fast enough to dodge it. So I'm gonna quickly screen share with you.
Okay.
Okay, I can see it. Right, okay. So what you're doing right now, let me just put this recording. Where's my ping? Ah, here. Awesome. Okay. So let's put this into perspective, okay? So when you play the game, what you're doing is this. You know, like this is your champion, and you're like this. Do you see the dots?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I need to move this in. Okay, you're doing like this. Okay. And when, let's say there's a champion here, like an Ari, and she throws a charm here, and if you click in this spot, what you do is, even if you see the charm going, you cannot dodge.
Yeah.
Okay? So what you need to be doing all the time, and this has to become a habit, is this. Ah, fuck. Sorry. Like this. What the fuck did I just do? Like this.
Yeah.
So when you do this, okay, so I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna do it in game.
Okay.
Just to show you real quick. So while it's loading, this is the key thing, because you're clicking so little, and you're clicking like boom, let's move there, boom, let's move there. You don't have the ability to dodge something, and every single move you make is delayed. You're a cast of ability, you know, and people will hit you with skill shots really easy if you move like that. Okay?
Okay.
Second thing that I told you that is really important, you don't understand what your role is in game as support. What you're doing right now, after the laning phase, or even in the laning phase already, you are just going up and down, clearing vision, putting wards, and, you know, like, this is not how you win games, man.
Alright, so what should I be doing?
You should pick a carry in your team, and you should follow that carry and empower him. You know what you said to me when you played with that Israel guy? You followed him and you empowered him.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Because so many times when you're, like, for example, MF was like 5-0, and she died, you were nowhere near her to peel for her.
Yeah.
You, like, for example, she went to Crab, and you stood bot lane, and you were like, you know, let her go to Crab alone. Why?
I mean that in particular was because I knew that Rengar was close, and
But it doesn't matter. If
I would
Rengar
like-
comes, you kill him with MF.
yeah. You're right.
So what you're doing right now in game, okay, is holy shit. Why am I banning that shit? God, I did turn on the anyway, let's do this. So what you're doing right now is you wanna play the game your way, you know, and you are, you know, pinging something. You're pinging objectives. You're pinging back, you know, not even 3 or 4 times. You're pinging at once, and then you expect your teammates to follow you, you know.
Yeah.
And that, look, you're not the carry. You have to understand that you're not playing a carry champion. You are not the carry, so you don't have the right, okay, to tell where people to go and be the first one to move there. For example, when they were fighting in mid lane and you went alone versus Darius and Lulu on bot, I was like, what do you want to do there?
Yeah, like realistically, I couldn't do nothing, but I was expecting someone to come because they were pushing, but like
Yeah,
crazy.
and then you waited there for I don't know, 30 seconds,
Yeah.
instead of going mid with your team, giving them buffs, you know, and killing the enemies.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Like right now, how you're playing support, like the Nami as a champion in lane and stuff, was good. Like how you traded, how you know, created pressure, you weren't scared. But the moment, you know, things got into mid game, you were like trying to play your game, you know, like you go there, you know, like a boss, you know, you follow me, you do this, you know. And what happens is people didn't do that, because why would they follow you? You're a Nami.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
have no reason to follow you. you have no reason to. They have no reason to follow you. So you need to be the one going after the Yasuo, going behind MF, following them like a fucking bot, and giving them buffs, and trying to prevent them from dying.
All right, so I should stick to the strongest player and
Exactly.
be one with them. All right,
Exactly.
okay, I
Okay.
can do that.
I'm gonna show you now about the clicking, and then third thing, right? You'd never use in your whole entire game exhaust.
Yeah, actually, yeah,
You know why? I'm gonna show you. It has to do with the things with clicking. Okay. So look, when you wanna, let's say I have people in front of me, right?
Yeah.
When I move, I do this. Now hit me with a skill shot.
yeah. It's kind of hard. Yeah.
What you do is
Oh my God. Yeah.
hit me with a skill shot.
Please. Yeah.
Okay. Now the next thing is about why didn't you use exhaust is because when you use an ability, I wanna get. Okay, I'm just gonna go in lane to get some more levels. But basically, when you use an ability, it looks like this, and then you use the second one. You know, you don't know how to press more buttons at the same time. That's why you never exhausted someone, because when Rengar jumped on you, right? You were like
Yeah.
thinking, and then you ulted. You know?
Yeah.
It's like a delay in your head. You know, when he jumps, ult. You know, click, 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 click. You know?
Yep.
That's why I say it's lazy, because throughout the whole game, what you're doing is this, and then, and then, and then, you know? That's how you move. Whole game.
Yeah.
You know how it should look like is you do this, right? You check, okay, check. You know,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
how
Like.
you do it. You know, like you see when I auto attack and stuff, like I'm constantly moving. I'm constantly in the game. Oh, Rengar comes, fine. I change direction. Oh, Ari's in front of me. She throws, like, let's say she's there, right? She throws charm like here, right? I click here. I do this. I dodge. If I do
Yeah.
this, I can't dodge. I get hit. You know? When
Yep.
I use abilities, right? I use W, Q, you know? Insta. You know, then of course I can show you ulti, but I do not have 60. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So every single thing you do right now that has to change has to do with mechanics. It means you need to start thinking, okay, I'm in game, I have to do something, you know? So you see, when I cast an ability, let's say my W, what happens with you is you cast the W and you go in the direction the W flies, you know? Because you do W and you wait out the animation. What I do is, when I move and I cast W, you see how I cancel it to move in a different direction.
Yeah.
You see, I'm not like, I'm gonna show you the W again. If I do it in a direction, right? I'm not like, you see, going. I'm canceling it. This is where I went. You see, I went from here to here casting W. If I click and I cast W, I can move into the different direction because I cancel it.
Yep.
With my movement. So that is the thing that needs to change in your games. Clicking more, you know? And the second thing is following your carry. Choose a carry in the game, follow him, and empower him. And trust me, you will win so many games, and this strategy, you won't believe it works till Master. No joke. That's why e-girls exist in Master. Really. Because they're good following around and sucking dick. That's exactly what they do with those champions. You know? So you can either kill them or you can join them. And the easiest way to learn about the game is first join them. You know?
Yep.
So you see all the time, you know? You wanna move. You know, click. Even if I move in a direction, right? If I move from here to, let's say, bot lane, right? I look at the bot, what's happening, and I go back to myself, you know, with spacebar.
Yep.
So I check, this is the situation that's happening with me, you know. And then when I see actually people, right, and I have to dodge, so I am in range to get hit by an ability, you know, I'm moving. You can't hit me, bitch, you know. I'm a slippery fish. Okay?
Yep.
Another thing is we're gonna change exhaust to ignite.
All right.
Okay? So when people are in range, just ignite them.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That
Yeah.
yeah, like that was something that I realized too. That I wasn't using exhaust as much as I should do, and
What do you
when
mean
I
as
did
much
it,
as you should do? You didn't use exhaust a single time in the game.
well, yeah, but I am talking like from last week's game. So that was one of the things that I changed while playing Soraka. Like I changed to barrier to not fuck up the exhaust, and yeah,
Well, you can on Nami, you can also
I can.
change to healer barrier, you know, if you
All
want.
right. Okay.
I'm gonna get 6. Like, let's just continue talking, but I wanna get 6 just to show you the Nami combo, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So those are kind of like the tricky things, you know. Stop warding like a monkey. Stop clearing vision like a monkey. You know, like it's not gonna win you games. Vision doesn't matter in silver. You know, it's better that you
Yeah.
chase your carry, v1 with the carry.
Actually, like now that you are saying this, like chase your carry and empower him, like Lulu did that. He like she went straight mid and followed the Ari, and yeah, like shielded her, ulted her and stuff while Kate was not stop dying. Yeah, like now that you are pointing that out, like I noticed that in particular with Lulu.
Yeah. So the Nami combo, okay? I'm gonna show you how to use the Nami combo. So that's the only combo she has. Is first you ulti and then you Q on the guy who gets knocked out. Okay? So you
Yeah.
ult and you stop it.
Yep.
You saw?
Yep. I saw.
That's the Nami combo. So if someone jumps on you, let's say a Rengar, you ult him and then you press Q
Q.
when he gets knocked up. Because he cannot dodge. Okay?
All right.
But overall, two key things, like I said, that needs to change this week. One, clicking. Next week, I wanna see you play the game, not fap in the game, and you know stand still. And you know what you do? You click, and then you do this, and then you watch it like,
Yeah. Yeah. Like
and then,
reading a book. Yeah.
are you playing or are you like, you know?
Yep.
And the second thing is, choose a carry in the game, follow him, and empower him. I know it sounds stupid, but that's how it is.
No. Like yeah. I see the logic behind it completely.
Okay. So this is mainly the two things we need to focus on next week, and if you fix that, trust me, like you will win so many more games. Really.
All right. All right. All right.
Okay?
Yep.
So clicking more, following the carry.
Okay. Got it.
Next week I wanna see this. If you manage to do that, we're gonna talk about more things. Also, like change ignite to exhaust, the exhaust to ignite, or change exhaust to barrier. You know, whatever you like, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, do you have any questions?
Not really. Well, like, I should probably like book a session with you for next week, right?
We can do that
Because
throughout the week. Don't worry.
Al-
Don't worry.
all right.
We don't have to like right now be like, George, next week at this point. You know, if I see that you still need some time, right, to figure the clicking and stuff out, I'm gonna give you more than a week. You know.
Okay.
It depends how fast I see that you you figure it out.
All right. Gotcha.
Awesome. I'm just gonna give you my PayPal, and about your email, I think I have it here. Let me just check.
Sorry, but do you want my PayPal for next session, or
What?
what? Like,
Wait,
I,
did you book on Gamer Sense with me?
uh, not today, no. Like I had one more session, and yeah, like this was it.
Oh, let me check. Um, Sorry, I didn't know that.
Oh no, it's fine.
Let me check it. I have your Gmail here. Okay, it's good. Ah, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna propose a time today,
All right.
and you just accept it because we just did the lesson. Is that okay?
Yep. Yeah, sure. It's fine.
Okay, awesome. Then yeah, really, like George, this is the key thing, you know. You have to play the game, and to play the game, you have to click, you have to move, you have to, you know, every single second has to be an action that you get something from it, you know.
Yep.
Like you need to be invested. If I, like you saw, if you click slowly, you will get hit by abilities. You saw how you walked into Darius, how you walked into Ari Charms, how you,
Yep.
when you went from bot lane to mid lane, when you walked into Ari. Do you remember when Rengar and then they jumped on you and killed you?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you basically saw them, you clicked into her, and she throwed abilities, and you just walked into those abilities. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
So that is really the key thing. And trust me, at the beginning it's gonna be hard to click so much, but when you get used to it, it's gonna be like, you know, waking up in the morning.
All right.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna send you the link to the video, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna send you the proposed time on Gamer Sensei. And yeah, really, like you have what it takes to get up. Just let's do this.
All right. I will. Thank you.
Okay. See ya, George.
Thanks. Have a good day.
first we're gonna go through how the week went.